Hi, my name's Lucy and I'm the Director of Education Boutique. Today I'm going to be taking you through the school-led tutoring grant in a quick little video to explain how we can help and also to invite you to attend a more in-depth dive into the school-led tutoring grant and how you can build the best provision for your school. Whether you use us as a tutoring provider or not, it's just to give you all of the information because it's quite a lengthy document. We've taken a lot of time looking through it and picking out the important bits for schools, and we just want to help schools to use this extra grant that sits alongside the National Tutoring Programme to the best support and engage their pupils. So the school-led tutoring grant is going to be paid in 3 payments to schools and academy trusts during the academic year 2021-2. One of the important things to say, if you're an independent school watching this, unfortunately, this grant is not going to be paid for you, so it's not appropriate to waste your time watching this any further. For maintained schools, payments are going to be sent to the local authorities on the last working day of each month in September 2021, December 2021, and October 2022. For academy trusts, it's just 1 month into the future. So the end of October 2021, the end of January 2022, and the end of May 2022. Now, in the next few weeks, you're going to find out what your funding grant is for your school. And just to be really clear, it's calculated at 60% of your pupil premium children times either £270 if you are a state-maintained mainstream school. And if you are a specialist provision or a pupil referral unit, then that is worked out at slightly more at 705, sorry, I was just trying to remember, £705 and that is to fund a block of 15 hours in both cases. But with specialist schools and pupil referral units, you are able to, or it's suggested that your provision would be provided 1-to-1, hence the higher price. And for state-maintained mainstream schools, the £270 would be in a small group of 1 to 3. Now, we are going to be running a webinar to really dive into the details about how you can use your own staff, external providers, and everybody to deliver this. But I wanted to just explain to you in this short video the 3 ways that we can support at Education Boutique. So quite simply, our offering is 1-to-1 for our SEN provision, 1 to 3 for our mainstream schools, and supporting students who will deal well in a small group situation, and then extending the provision into the holidays with our masterclass provision, which is a really low cost and affordable way to provide continued support and guidance for your students into the holiday period. So to take you through the 1-to-1 for specialist schools and pupil referral units, the DfE has specified the expected cost, as I said before, is £705 per student for a block of 15 hours. That actually works out at around £47 actually an hour. So for some people for some schools who are already utilising tutoring support, you can use your funding to bring down the cost of some of your existing 1-to-1 tutoring provision. This will mean that your school will get a grant of £528.75, and you'll need to contribute £176.25 for a block of 15 hours of 1-to-1. We'll work with students who need support in English and maths from Key Stage 1 all the way up to Key Stage 4, so that's Year 1 to Year 11, and we also include GCSE maths, English literature and English language. Then moving on to our 1 to 3 provision, the DfE has specified that the expected cost of tuition is £270 per student for a block of 15 hours. That works out at £18 an hour, but it's expected that these sessions will be conducted in a 1 to 3 environment. So schools, you would receive a grant of £202.50, and you'd need to contribute just £67.50 per child to access that 15-hour block of support. Our provision will work with students who need support in English and maths, again, from Key Stage 1 to Key Stage 4, Year 1 to Year 11, including the GCSEs, English, maths, with the literature and language in English. Then the most interesting thing for me, and the one that we've been speaking to a lot of schools about recently, is our Key Stage 2 and Key Stage 3 masterclasses. We know this is a really important time, transition time in a child's development. So during the school holidays, schools can book in their students to the online English and Maths masterclasses. These are £15 for a masterclass of 3 sessions which take place in one holiday. We have them going on in every single half term and every single holiday, and students will receive the recording after and a little bit of work that they can do and submit as part of the masterclass. Masterclasses we have are in comprehension, creative writing, maths problem solving, and also GCSE English literature, English language and maths. Funding will pay for £11.25, so that's the 75% of a course of 3, one masterclass, and schools would have to put in just £3.75 for one pupil to access one masterclass. Obviously, thinking about the 15-hour blocks, that would mean that you could sign one student up to 5 masterclasses over the course of the year to make sure that their provision was extended during the holidays as well. We also really think that these masterclasses will work well for those students of yours that come in for holiday clubs and sort of wraparound care. They can simply go to a computer in the holiday club, log in for their lesson, and receive a really great and interactive session. Now, there are some sample sessions of these on the page below, or if you're reading or watching this video in an email, it will be in a link below that will take you over to the web page to see more information. So I hope I've kind of introduced the idea of the school-led tutoring grant. It's really important that schools are aware of how to use it and the fact that it does have to be paid back if you do not use it. So we're really looking to empower schools to understand how they can use this funding to best support their children inside and outside of the